work. We talked about the leap attack speed bonus not being as effective as it used to be, but with the Drow, that problem is really not
down OG immensely.
Speaking of shutting them down early, John, OG, they've smoked up. They do find 33. Now, that's a very hard target to go on, but they are going to roll in immediately from Jerax. 33. How does he get himself out of this one? Apparently just walks himself out. Jerax, though, he had the Orb of Venom. There's the slow again. He's falling rather low, 33. No help coming in, but the miscoil will be there from No Tail. But put it back. PPD and Suxa. They're going for No Tail right now. This could be another early pickoff here from the side of NiP. Though, no, the Avalanche! Suxa! That is not a good start.
Definitely not. I mean, if you got that kill on No Tail, it would have been pretty nice. Even then, it's, you know, it's a support Abaddon. He really doesn't mind dying, and whenever you don't land that stun, you drop him low. As long as he has that miscoil, it's going to be a very easy deny. So, really optimistic chase. Once you miss that stun, it's just not going to happen.
NiP not going to run the aggressive tri lane. They are going to move PPD up the top. Suxa will stick around with Ace, however, on that Drow. Trying to ensure he is safe up against that Ana lane. Of course, the Abaddon, meanwhile, Thompson in a bit of trouble top lane, though. Jerax will roll in. Ensure he's okay. Look at that mid lane as well, as Seb, again, going to be up against Fada on that Mirana. Been a while since we've seen a Mirana versus Batrider mid lane, but it does seem to work out, though. I feel like NiP is probably going to win out in this lane in the end. I realize it's very hard to win against the Batrider, but at least with the Mirana, you have the ability to leap away if he does want to go in with the Firefly, as well as the napalm stacks. 33. Here rolled on Jerax. Nice body blocks up at the top lane. PPD is still there, and now a kickback as well. 33 going to be stuck in the tree line for the moment, though. Thompson, he does not want to borrow that. He'll just leave him be. 33 will go ahead and TP out safely. Meanwhile, Suxa, though, bot lane, going to be in a lot of trouble. Ana's still being healed up as well. Suxa, he'll go for the salve, but the axes did actually connect, which cancelled the salve off. He's going to go and try and hide behind a tree, though. He is trapped now. Ana finds him, and this should be a kill, though. He's still running. It will not be enough. That'll give OG 2 kills to the 0 of NiP.
Yeah, again, it's a good start for OG overall. They're finding that really good momentum, which their lineup really does allow.
33, he's in trouble. Thompson ends up finding it, but these two teams apparently are planning to be very aggressive today.
This is really what you want to see from both sides, though. It definitely benefits OG a bit more. You do want to see that support duo from NiP really start to pump out the aggression. It's something you should really expect as well. Again, with the NP's global presence with burst potential from Tiny, you have a lot you could work with, but they just can't commit those resources with just how much OG is pushing in.
Ana will get thrown into a tier 1 tower down at the bot lane, but a Phonic Shield will be there, and now the blocks from Suxa, though. Ana still looking pretty darn good. Ace slowing him down with the Frost Arrows. He's falling low, but again, No Tail still there with the miscalls. Another toss there from Suxa, and Ace does find the kill. Gold is split, but regardless, that wasn't important.
Yeah, you gotta respect that Tiny. You can't overextend too far, especially when the creep wave is moving in again into that T1, because you will be tossed back. So Ana does overextend just a bit and is punished for his misstep.
Hobson. Post call with the arrow there. 33 though. Proud of Gush as well. Fada will join in. A lot of lane swaps going on early on. Meanwhile, Ace looks like he's in trouble. Jerax, he came down bot and will find a kill onto that Drow Ranger. While Thompson just going to continue chasing 33. Not worrying about farm priority whatsoever. Seb actually tipping him while he's doing this. And I suppose both.
Yeah, I mean, this Tidehunter is not going to have a good time. He's going to have to rotate into the jungle at some point to find his farm. Just really slow down by this Monkey King, and that's really good work from Thompson. You don't want the Tide to find that fast level 6, to find the fast aura items, the sustain items that his team needs. Without it, he's just kind of a liability. The Tide doesn't do too much if he can't keep his team alive.
Looks like Suxa is going to end up going down bot lane, though he does have some pretty nice jukes going. In fact, he goes down towards the south, just sidestepping Ana and No Tail, still making a run for it. Now Banneran's being picked up, but Suxa still alive. Looks like he is going to go into the T1, though still surviving right now. The axes do connect again. He has mangoed up, and now the Avalanche. Meanwhile, Seb ends up finding Ace on the...
Having a great time, despite that, and he is going to have to find some space somewhere, because you don't want the Drow too far behind.
Mid lane, Avalanche Toss is there, and he's completely surrounded. There's no chance of survival with that, and it looks like they move quite fast. So Seb, be able to spot out PPD here. Does have the lasso if he wants to commit it, and he will just find the kill with the first lasso of the game. Why the hell not? They will go ahead and pick that one up. He had the Moonlight Shadow anyway, and looks like he's actually going to go back in here. Maybe trying to snipe off No-Tail if he can. No-Tail gets tossed up, and he will get it Saksa. With the surprise play, it does pay off.
Yeah, that's a lot of patience from Saksa to find that kill, but he's not in the safe yet.
Oh, it looks like he might go down though. Nice Avalanche and TP though. Roll is there from Jerax. The tips immediately onto Saksa. He will end up losing his life, and there...
That's a bit of a better win for NiP. Much more gold going around all the heroes so far, and a little bit more map control as well. So Fata making the most out of all this disarray from this match so far.
So they are going to make a play here onto No-Tail, though it is a bit of a bait. Jerax, he'll jump in, and Thompson, he's going to primal spring in it as well. Straight onto PPD, though. There's the Ravage coming up from 33. Now the TP from PPD, it will not be there. The lasso was committed just in case. 33 now trying to TP out, but the roll comes in from Jerax. They're going to find 2 for their trouble, and they did force out the Ravage committal as well. From the Kinemac going for a flank to Saksa, but Saksa will get out of the mid lane. Well, bot lane, Seb has rotated in, and they want to apply some pressure onto Ace. In fact, they are going to dive tier 1s. There will be some rotations coming in, but Ace is basically dead at this point. He misses the gust as well. Fata rotates in with PPD. Can they even find the Batrider, though? PPD actually in trouble. Fata, he might fall. In fact, no, he won't. Anna, he won't be there in time, though. Jerax will roll in. Boulder Smash will not connect. That was a close call, though. Avalanche will be there as well from Saksa, though PPD still being chased down, and Seb does find him. Another 2
on the map, and are really just applying the pressure everywhere. We haven't seen Ace this shut down in a while. In fact, I think it was like almost like yesterday's game against Alliance. Oh, and he's still having pressure on him.
Yeah, he TP's back in mid, and they try to take him out straight away, though. Seb, he has the Firefly. He'll be alright. He's even going back in after Ace, though he will just TP out right in front of him, and knows Ace cannot 7k. It's absolutely nothing. Of course, Anna, on the opposite end of things, has almost double the amount of net worth, though they are going to try and go for a gank on him, but PPD, he may have to pay with his life for this. He gets chased down, and Seb is there with the Firefly. Looks like Anna is going to be left to finish him off, and now the lasso onto Fata. That Mirana, not going to be long for this world. Another 2 kills for the side of OG, and it looks like they found more. In fact, they did. They found Ace in the jungle, just trying to farm up safely. He goes for the deny, though. The Flame Break will actually knock back all the Ancients, and that will secure another kill on Seb. Looks like Thompson, though, will lose his life. OG, of course. Well, I said they were going to back off, but it looks like they are ready to go again. Jerax trying to set up. He's going to go for a roll straight onto Ace. He found the Drow Ranger. Look at the damage he's dealing right now to Ace as well. Almost takes him out by himself. The Magnetize might actually tick him out, though. Jerax is going to get taken down here surely by NiP. Arrow will not connect. He's going to go for a TP. Surely not. He does not make it out, but he does. Somebody Fata, though, will go ahead and Moonlight Shadow up. There is a series, so no, he will run out of range. No-Tail, though. Gonna get an arrow off straight up to the top lane on Anna. Now the Ravage as well. They'll burst him down before he commit the battle trance, and now No-Tail gonna be chased down as well. In fact, he just gets body blocked up. He doesn't have borrowed time yet. I'm up Yasha to escalate his farm a bit, but again, it's just been so hard. You see immediately the pings coming out onto Ace. They know whereabouts he probably is. The lasso in the mid lane. They have found PPD, and they'll burst him down fairly quickly. Pretty decent timing, considering he did spend a lot of time fighting with his team rather than going for the farm. NiP, let's see how they try to defend this. Avalanche will come out, and Seb jumps straight in. Doesn't have the lasso available, but still does a lot of damage with that Firefly. Now 33 going to be chased down, though. No, they'll leave him be. They'll get Saksa first. A nice gust comes out of Ace. And they find at least 1 kill. Boundless Strike Thompson, he wants to turn around. Nice Wukong's command as well. Ace, he's copping so much damage, and he's gone. 33 as well, though they'll just leave him be. Jerax trying to find another target. He gets his ass off onto Fata, but now the Sprout comes out as well as the arrow. They at least find 1 kill. Thompson just trying to escape safely. Looks like they are trying to find Seb, though. Seb in that Moonlight Shadow fact, Satsa will go for the avalanche toss. 33 will be there with the gush, and looks like they will be able to find the kill, so some pretty nice punishment coming out from NiP. Looks like OG perhaps getting slightly greedy with that, and they do lose 3 heroes on their end.
Yeah, that's definitely a big win for NiP, and again, those kills does give them a significant gold injection as well. They did have to buy back on Saksa, but definitely worthwhile in the end. As
looks like they probably have, because NiP are not making their move to the Roche pick quite yet. Just gonna hang around mid. 33 seems to know what's going on. Boundless Strike though came out. Now the Sprout as well. They do jump in with the Ravage, and Aegis has been picked up by 33. What a pickup as well. Thompson losing a lot of HP. The Gus is there on all heroes from the side of NiP. Anna coughing a lot of damage. Now the Wukong's Commando comes out, the lasso as well from Thompson. It's going to take down Ace and, well, OG. They're pushing it back all the way. The Boundless Strike is there. Barter going to get taken down as well. Sarks is trying to make a run for it. They've already lost 3, however. The only man to walk out is the Tide Hunter. A nice avalanche there, but it won't matter in the end. Well, has got the full
smoke under
Archer up now.
Smoke under ward again for NiP as well.
They jump straight in. Barter though gets Boundless Strike, and there's the Wukong's command. Barter should be dead, and he is. No buyback available with him and Seb trying to look for more. He did commit the lasso already, but he won't mind for that Mirana kill. Basically almost the most farmed person on NiP, apart from 33 on that Tide Hunter. Avalanche will come out. Anna just going to focus that tier 3 down. The fortification is also there.
Radiant's top
They might be able to hold out long enough for that respawn though. They're going to lose at least the tier 3, surely. And actually copying a lot of damage now. They are slowing him down with those Frost Arrows. The Boulder Smash will be there as well from Jerax. He'll jump in with the Magnetize, and Anna will be able to get out safely. Though Jerax, not so much. He gets tossed mid-roll. Will end up losing his life, and now NiP understand they can punish hard for this. 33 trying to chase for more. Looks like there will be a deny there from Notel, so no gold there for the side of the dial. Anna would be a great pickup here if they can find it. There's the perch from the diffusal. Now the arrow will not end up connecting. The toss back onto PPD though. That's probably not the greatest idea. PPD though with the Moonlight Shadow will be okay. Saksa gets dusted up, but the Shrine is going to heal him up. Anna does get denied by a neutral creep throughout all this to make matters worse for NiP. How does that even happen?
Not ideal for NiP, but that's almost like a reflection of how this game is going so far. It's just not going their way.
And speaking of OG, they jump in with the lasso mid lane. They go straight onto that Tiny, and well, Saksa cannot survive that damage. Now Primal Spring Boundless Strike.
That was under the same ward that NiP had down mid.
See if they can catch anyone out regardless. There are 2 down bottom. Yeah, Seb's found him. Barter, he'll get lassoed up. Wukong's command from Thompson as well though. Can they hold him down? It looks like they probably can. Thompson will end up himself. Bit unfortunate, right? You just mentioned the smoke was under a ward, but OG, they're just so quick to find these picks. Now, Jerax will roll forward. Looks like they wanted to find the backlines, but they'll go straight after the Tide instead. Do they have the control for this man? No Shrine available there for NiP. Boundless Strike will not connect. Bit unfortunate the Flame Break knocked him to the left side. Jerax will not connect the roll, but we'll get the Boulder Smash. Now Ace going to try and help out, but the Primal Spring is there from Thompson. They don't have Wukong's command, mind you. Sansa also going to be there, and now a nice gun, and there's the Ravage. It connects on every single person, though isn't even going to matter. They've lost Thompson on the side of OG, though Ace being rolled on again, it gets kicked back. Magnetize will tick him out, but they do find Anna on the Troll. That's already a massive win here for the side of NiP, and Jerax, he'll TP Monkey King. I mean, you couldn't have asked for better kills on the side of the Dire.
Yeah, those are massive kills going the way of NiP. That was a buyback from Fata though. So, and they lose their courier, and they still lose Ace. Not the most ideal trade, but
They'll try and find Notel, but Borrowed Time will be there, and we'll just keep him alive.
So, would have been a very optimistic go at it if they did commit.
Anna. Careful to get caught off guard here. Saksa meanwhile getting jumped by Jerax. Roll in as well. The Magnetize ticking down quite fast with that Spirit Vessel though. Here comes PPD. He does get the Sprout off, but again the roll will just go through those trees. Can he get himself out? Saxa, he won't get the avalanche off in time. So now they've trapped him in place. Nice kick back from Jerax, just delaying all this time off the side of NiP, but PPD will eventually find him. But while he was... And even though they lost Jerax, if they find this tier 2, it's going to be more than worth it for them.
Definitely will be. And looks like Seb is just on PPD once more.
Yeah, they'll find it. 33 is TPing and they want to go for this fight. Ravage is available, though Thompson does have the Wukong's command, and Ace now jumps in as well, but the BKB comes out. Thompson just jumping straight on that drow. There will be a Hurricane Pike out of there. Gus will not connect either. Thompson, he finds him.
It's going to be rough, but you do have that Ravage up on NiP side. You have the Heaven's Halberd as well for Ana, so you have options here.
Arrow. Go through everybody. Ana, gonna go ahead and take the tier 3 tower. Looks like OG probably gonna be okay with just that. Of course, the shot could you ask for? Oh, PPD. Jerax finds him, has it on the second, and will find it in time. That was an optimistic TP to go for PPD. He might have thought he had a second to get it off. Jerax looks like he's gonna go ahead and pick up another kill on this Nature's Prophet.
I mean, how so off? Jerax has definitely done a lot of work in this game, just buying so much space and denying a lot of form from the side of NiP, and that does open up the Roach to be freely taken for OG.
This is what happens though when you have a Jerax. Earth Spirit come out. They are going to jump him now. Avalanche toss will be there. This should mean a kill in the end. Guns to slow him down as well, and he's got no way out of that one though. OG are wrapping around with the smoke. Seb looking for the lasso, and he found Ace. Of all people to find, he finds Ace straight away. They'll burst him down immediately. Now, the side of NiP don't want to borrow this, so they found 33 as well. No Tail, he's going to move in, though. Boundless Strike will not connect from Thompson. But how do you get out here if you're the Tide? The answer is you probably don't. He'll just waste as much time as possible. My Shadow? Won't be enough. Meanwhile, PPD getting caught out again as well. Seb not going to continue to chase. Saxa still being chased here by Jerax and No-Tail. Seb going to cut him off. Flame Break is there as well. Saxa, I don't see him getting out of this one though. He is juking them around a bit, but it just won't be enough. Another 3 heroes being lost for the Dire side.
Yeah, and again, just so much pun about these tier 3s, and the defense is still there for NiP. They still have a Ravage up.
OG gonna take the secondary tier 3 tower and go straight for that mid-ranks. No buybacks coming out of NiP quite yet. PPD, he's gonna keep pushing that bot lane while he can. But this is gonna be perhaps 2 Raxes going down. 33 has the Ravage, but is it going to make that much of a difference? Steam fight again. Lasso gets found for Ace, and Ace cannot survive the damage. 33 still holding onto that Ravage. The BKBs were there by OG. Buybacks come out. Saxa trying to find No-Tail, but even borrowed time there on him. He'll go down eventually. He's been left alone by his team, but they already got that mid-racks. They don't mind too much, but it's still such a struggle. He's actually going to be forced to go for a Lincoln Sphere up against Seb's Batrider. Can't really blame him. Bot lane, they have found Mirana. Bada. Can he leap away in time? Probably not, though he does go for it, but Seb does find it in the end. No, Tail. Let's brought it up. Bada does have the buyback available now on the Mirana. Ana just gonna focus down that Rax. No problems for him. 33 gonna jump in. He gets the Ravage up onto 4 heroes now. Seb trying to make a run for it, and will do so successfully. They have spread out Ana though. He'll be fine, and now Thompson moving in. Has the Wukong's command and found 2 of them with the Boundless Strike. He'll take down 1 in Saxa and Ace as well. Both have no buyback available. Now PPD gets caught out. 33, he's trying to make a run for it. It looks like Jerax again finds Sparta on the Mirana. He leaps away, but the Ethereal Blade finds it from Thompson. That's good game. It's all over. NiP, they will lose game 1. OG find themselves 1 game away from getting to that lower bracket final.
Yeah, again, it's down to just how much NiP let slide in for OG. They managed to give OG that first pick troll. Again, you have that Oracle as your counter control for OG, just to free up that Ember. You have a lot of ways of staying alive. You can really push that Sideblades. but neither side really has that burst potential right now unless they commit to supports, which it doesn't look like we're going to see from either team.
Not quite yet. Bot lane, Notel is set up to go on Ace, and they are going to get started with the Fortune Zen and Purifying Flames, and now Ana going to dive in, and they will find a very easy kill onto Ace. PPD trying to help out, but now Jerax rotates over to the bot lane, and he's got nowhere to go here. Tips come out immediately from Notel, but 2 great kills. Up in that safe lane, though, OG will end here onto 33, though it looks like the Batrider will be alright in the end. No shockwave available on Jerax to throw out, but he is going to keep chasing. Just to make sure, there is a bounty rune, of course, spawning as well. Let's get the Infernal Blade off one last time, but 33 will be alright and wants to start dishing out some harassment over to Jerax, who has 4 sticky napalms, now 5 charges. He does Fairy Fire up and he doesn't go for the bounty. Instead, he runs to the left and now 33 is in trouble. Seb is there with the Heavenly Grace to dispel all those napalm charges. But Jerax turning around, and meanwhile Ace, he finds Notel down at the bot lane. Jerax still being chased down here, and 33 will end up finding the kill in the end.
It'll be looking like a stronger start for NiP compared to game 1. They're finding a lot more kills on the map. They're giving Ace really a lot more to work with this time around, and they are slowing Ana up by a fair bit, so a much better story to tell for them in this laning phase.
Saxa getting very aggressive here though. Jerax, he will rotate down and Infernal Blade will connect. The Purifying Flames actually healing up Saxa. Another one, Ana will get the job done, and now Ace ends up going down as well. PPD, he stuck around too long. That'll be 3 heroes losing their lives in that safe lane on the side of NiP. It looked great for them for a second though. Of course, it does turn out not be as great as we thought. Meanwhile, top lane looks like Seb is making the is being chased right now by 33, though Saxa ends up finding Ana. Meanwhile, PPD being chased by Notel and Thompson. He'll turn around onto Notel, though can he dish out the damage in time? He needs one more right click on that Oracle, but probably not going to get in range for it. But he does not give up on it. He will continue running towards the opposing fountain, and he will end up losing his life in the end.
Yeah, he does waste a lot of time making that happen, so it is kind of worthwhile. He was gonna die anyway, so might as well make it a bit harder for Thompson, miss out on some lane farm. And again, we are at 5-6 OG, of course having a slightly better start now. They just managed to turn these situations around, right? For one moment it looks like NiP found all the kills they want, and then suddenly OG punishes really hard, cleans out that entire lane.
Barda's getting jumped right now. Jerax will stop the chase. PPD does TP in to ensure his TA does stay safe. You know, if there is one thing going very well for NiP right now, it is Farda's farm on that TA. It's currently uncontested. It's coming first in terms of the net worth graph.
We have seen this time and time again as well.
Ana, he gets hexed up and he will end up losing his life. Ace and Saxa takes care of the Troll Warlord now. Thompson actually about to fall, though the Side Blades will not end up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
OG trying to dive Ace bot lane, though Hex will be there from Saxa. Now the Shackles as well. Notel trying to stop Saxa from controlling up Thompson. The Thompson going to continue the chase with the Remnant straight onto that Shaman, though they won't find it yet, and now they will. Jerax threatening PPD and Ace. Looks like Ace may end up going down here. Jerax finds the Infernal Blade. Will end up finding another kill at this safe lane. The Remnant out, but he actually going to try and go for this. He might. Let's go with the Slider. Now the Flame Guard as well, though Gust will come out from Ace, but he's still in massive trouble. Nobody really there to help him out either, and Thompson, he finds him. Meanwhile, at the bot lane as well, PPD too much further. G. Jerax to that mid lane though. Ana could be in trouble bot lane. There will be a TP in by PPD, and the Nature's Wrath actually doing a lot of damage to Ana. 33. Lasso is available. He waits to commit it and doesn't even need to. Saxa, he'll find the Hex and the Shackles, and that'll be enough. Not focusing on farm at all on this Ember though. Saxa, he spots him out of now the trap, but does manage to remnant out in time. Continues to do this. Meanwhile, PPD though, getting caught out of the bot lane. Infernal Blade will stop the TP for a second, and that'll be enough. Ana, he will have some follow-up damage. Jerax does go ahead and claim the kill for himself. Meanwhile, 33 though, is on Seb once again on that Omni Knight. Purification and Heavenly Grace will be there, though Seb. He might be alright, but the lasso does come out, and now Jerax though moving in with Thompson. Sleight of Fist will be there, and 33 Can't survive this much damage. He will end up losing his life. It's our push, although no, they're just going to dive straight into the Radiant jungle. Again, just looking for Ace on that Drow Ranger. And they do fight him with the chains. Nice sleight of his chains from him, but Gust
Top tower is under attack.
slow them down. Notel though, still going tops, and he really wants his kill on Ace. Cannot survive another Purifying Flames. Notel though, should lose his life in the process, and he does. Thompson, however, will get out rather safe there as well, and Saxa? No, they won't have enough damage yet. Of course, Aether Shock is available. Surely Ana does not get out of this, and he does not. Sticky Napalm will give them
Much space for Ace to really be on.
Mid-tier 1 now. Gonna be under siege here from OG. Sparta is there on the TA and has the Desolator up now, and looks like they do want to go for this fight. The Hex will come out from Saxa though. Heavenly Grace dispelling, though Doom will come out as well. Looks like they found 2 with the Fortune Z33. He's been doomed up. Sparta copying a lot of damage, and there's the Guardian Angel as well. He still has refraction charges. Looks like 33 just barely managed to get away for the moment. Sparta thinking about turning around. And now the side of NiP. Can they make something happen? Heavenly Grace again allowing Jerax to walk out of there safely. OG still moving forward. Gotta be careful. PP does get cancelled off by the Fortune Zen, and looks like OG are happily gonna back off. There are banner rooms spawning up.
Radiant's bottom tower.
PPD, they're going for a bit of a snipe there on the top banner rune in the bot lane. Saxa will be able to pick up the other one, so 2 for 2 banner rune trade. X will come out. Ana gonna end up finding Saxa. Seb gonna continue the chase as well. They don't have any levels in that DJ aura, but it won't even matter. They'll find him regardless with the Fortune's End to hold. PPD still being chased down here by Jerax. Gonna try and make a run for it, almost blocking himself in with those treants. He will get taken down with the Purifying Flames of
Farm faster without Demon Edge, so again, once that comes out, he is just going to escalate.
Thompson gets gunsted up, and the Hex does come out as well as the Shackles. They have found the Ember, and that's a massive pick if they can find it. Thompson slide up this Remnant away, but it will not be enough. 33, he has the damage to get the job done. Very important pick off there for NiP. Saxa is going to stick around, and they are looking through 3 line. Thompson now gonna have the smoke broken. He will jump onto Fata. The Fata will turn around. It's a lot of damage as well. The Remnant forward not gonna be enough. Hex comes out with the Shackles and they'll find him. Now the lasso as well. 33 has got the Doom. They take down Jerax, and that should be a tier.
He can threaten the tier 3s and just get away simply.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Seb gonna find Fata. Fata does have a blink dagger up and can blink out though. He wants to go for the kill, but Jerax was right behind him. He gets the Doom off, and now the Guardian Angel from Seb. The greed does not pay off from far bounty runes by himself. Saxa actually broke the smoke of Notel. They can't really cancel the TP, although no they can. The Hex was there in time. I thought Saxa may have been out of. He got one hero there, and that's Notel. He's not going to be able to defend this by himself. There is Jerax coming in from behind to try and set himself up for a nice doom, though Notel may get jumped here. They get the sprout off, but here comes Thompson. As soon as they see Thompson, NiP do not want to borrow this fight. They do opt to back off, though the rest of OG are moving in. NiP still trying to dissipate and back off. They do get the Hex off onto Jerax. Now a Fortune Zen. They found PPD, and I suppose that's 1 kill going their way, though. Can they find more? They will lose the opportunity at Fata, but Ace is a pretty tasty target. He will throw out the Gust and go for the TP, and will not make it. Thompson, he found the chains in time. Ana will go ahead and pick up a double.
And being chased out by 33, they still couldn't get the job done.
Ana gonna get jumped. 33 has lasso, but doesn't really want to commit it, and they don't need it. Hex Shackles is there from Saxa, and again NiP. That will be 5 seconds too long. So, 33 does get chained up. Jerax will jump in with the Infernal Blade. 33 dropping quite fast, quite low, and he does end up going down. Now OG gonna look for more. PPD goes to the TP, but again the chains from Thompson just in time. Smoked up again. They do scan out Fata as well. Now mind you, he does have the Aegis. But if he's all alone, they can just find him twice, and they're gonna go for it. Doom being committed for the first life. It looks like that's all they're going to get. The Aegis is gone now, and Saxa, he moves in with the Hex and Shackle straight onto Notel, though. Lasso is there as well onto the Omni set. He'll be fine. It looks like they will get rid of Saxa OG, doing very well this team fight, and NiP do not want to go on any longer, though.
Now, And looks like there is a response from NiP.
Yeah, they are going to go after tops. The remnants available for him, and they will end up finding the lasso, though. Can they burst him down fast enough? Looks like they can. They have the Hex, and they have Fana there on the Ace's farm on the Drow. Not the greatest, but even with that, the Drow is still super scary to be up against. OG, there's a lasso out on Jerax. They want to get rid of that Doom ASAP, and it looks like they will be able to in time, surely, and they do. Seb tried to help out, but couldn't make it in time, and now the Guardian Angels pop straight onto Fana. They do end up finding him as well. The BKB TP does not work out for him. Ace gets doomed up as well. They are going to continue the chase here, and this is just a dead Ace. NiP lose 2 very in the bot lane, though 33 has already started pushing the creep wave out. Might have a little bit of an opening though. Hex does come out from Saksa. 33 thinking about the lasso, but not quite yet. Thompson is there with the chains, and Ana actually copying too much damage. He will be able to walk his way out. Jerax, the shackles is cancelled, but the lasso is there. False promise though from Notel does cancel that off. There's just no control here from NiP, and Ana pops the battle trance. Does have the Aegis, so can dive very deep, and Thompson moving in as well. Surfer Ward's being dropped. Will it be enough? The Heavenly Grace just keeping Ana so healthy. Looks like they may be able to find the Aegis in the end, and they do. Gee, gotta be careful to overextend too much here. Jerax has found Ace once again, but the shackles are there. Ace falling solo, the Fortress End will find him, and now they also end up finding Notel though on the Oracle. Notel immediately buying back. Meanwhile, PPD doing nature's proper things, just split pushing while he can. The shackles are there on the Ember. Thompson, he does heal up, he's fine. Meanwhile, Doom is there on Ace on the Drow Ranger. 33 in the middle of all this right now on the Bat Rider, and is getting surrounded though. Does try to run away. Fana is melting right now. What's the plan here, Fana? Does jump onto Seb, but Thompson just cleaning up. Meanwhile, 33 though does end up finding Ana. They can find that troll out in their own jungle. Be done amazing though. Thompson be even better, and they have found him with the lasso. Can they take him down though? Hex was there, but they will get the false promise off in time, and he will remnant out of those Serpent Wards immediately. BKB was already used by Fana, so OG feel like they can fight, and they do get the chains off, and they do burst out Fana immediately, and now 33 and Ace just wanting to get out of there safely. Gust is nice, but it looks like they're still going to end up finding the Drow. Sansa also ends up getting taken down by Ana. They will get a triple on the Troll Warlord. But PPD once again just ratting while his team is dying, and well, he does at least force out the fortification. This should delay the game out a bit. Even the bot lane being pushed out by 33, just keeping them Octarine Core as well. Now being finished up on Thompson. Gets there from Saksa, but again, Heavenly Grace just protect him. Saksa got to be careful to go down, although he gets caught out, and Fortune's End comes out from Notel as well. Saksa, he ends up losing his life though, does have buyback. 33, he's BKB'd up and he's alright for the moment. OG do not want to overextend a second time, so they do go back to the racks though. A nice lasso will find Jerax. Still, the mid-racks being taken fairly easily. The shackles are there, and a false promise will save the day for the moment, but the Sprout will hold him in just a bit. He's forced to BKB up. Thinking about going back in though, he will go for the TP play. Have they dealt enough damage to Ana? Probably not. Does end up surviving in the end though. It does look like they have found Thompson on the Ember Spirit, and there's no buyback available on... Both teams understanding how desperately they need this Fana. Gonna stand on top of the high ground though. Will be able to blink out in time. Now BKB is being forced out. PPD, he'll jump in as well. It looks like they will jump straight onto Sansa, and now there is the Guardian Angel coming out from Seb. Try being committed, but Ace is under a lot of pressure right now. Thompson just making the chase. We'll find him with the Remnant as well. 3 down to the side of NiP. 33 just trying to get the hell out of there safely. PPD being chased down as well by Ana. 33 will get out, but PPD, oh, he gets bashed at this last split second. Ana thinking about leaving alone almost, but will end up finally finding the kill. Still, 2 buybacks being forced out by NiP, or being forced out by OG. 2 heroes down with no buyback, and OG, they might just go for the T4 towers here. They are in a prime position to do this. PPD doing the same thing though. I don't think it's the same thing here, PPD. I mean, they're going to take it a lot faster than you are, but he's going to give it a shot. One tier 4 tower is down, OG. They keep going. No defense coming out quite yet from NiP. TPD, he will TP back. He realizes he can't do it fast enough. The Ancient now exposed. Jerax, he's so close to going down. They are going to make the chase for it. Fana, BKB has already been popped. They're going to drag Notel back to the bouncer, but Anna, he's just hitting up on that Ancient, though they will end up finding Notel. Now the side of OG, can they finish this off? 33. Falling pretty lone off. Thompson comes in, but Ace has respawned, dealing a lot of damage, but there are too many heroes falling down to the side of NiP. Thompson still not down. That Heavenly Grace just keeping him alive this whole time. Anna is so darn healthy on the troll. He still has the battle trance in about a second. They're trying to deal the damage, but the Ancient is just too exposed and too low on HP. They will find it. OG take the series 2-0. They will be versing Alliance in the